Hello Braves, and welcome to another episode of Braves Beat. I'm Harper.
And I'm Stella. Harper, where are you going for spring break?
I'm going to the Cayman Islands. Where are you going?
I think I'm going to visit some colleges. We have a lot of news to cover, so let's get started. March is Women's History Month, and this week we're highlighting Marie Curie. Marie Curie was a groundbreaking scientist who changed the world through her discoveries in radioactivity. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and remains the only person to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different scientific fields. Her work led her to major advancements in medicine, including cancer treatments, and opened doors for women in science. Her legacy continues to inspire generations to pursue curiosity, courage, and innovation.
On Monday, 25 Indian Hill community members signed up for the Hawksworth Blood Drive to donate their blood. This blood drive directly saves lives and supports the healthcare system. One donation helps multiple people, so if you miss signing up this week, you can sign up to donate at any of the Hawksworth locations around the city. Shout out to HOSA for hosting this event.
Prom is April 11th this year, and the theme is Arabian Nights. This is the last week that prom tickets are on sale, so make sure to get yours for $140 before they close.
In sports last weekend, the boys lacrosse team won against Dixie Heights 16-10 on Friday, while the boys volleyball beat Withrow 3-0 on Thursday.
In sports this week, the girls lacrosse team had a game on Monday, beating Ursuline 16-6. They also had a game on Thursday against Seton, and the girls softball team also had a game versus Northwest on Wednesday. We'll have those scores for you next episode.
Also in sports, on Wednesday, the boys lacrosse team played Louisville Collegiate High School. Tonight, they take on Ryle at home at 7 p.m. We'll have those scores after break. The boys volleyball team also took on Lakota West. The score was...
And lastly, today, the boys baseball team heads down to Florida for the tournament, with games starting tomorrow. Make sure to show up and support your Braves.
When we return from spring break, parking passes will be sold exclusively for rising seniors, the class of 2027. To purchase a pass, bring a valid driver's license, a completed registration form signed by a parent or guardian, and a $40 payment, cash or check only.
If you're looking for something fun and educational to do over spring break, check out the Cincinnati Museum Center. Our IHTN reporters Cole Compton and Alex Miller had a chance to interview the Vice President of Communications Officer, Cody Hefner, to get more information about this awesome museum and its historical importance to the city. Roll the clip.
Union Terminal first opened its doors as a state-of-the-art train station for several railroads. The station was once a major transport hub during World War II. And today, the massive half-dome still stands strong as a beloved museum and train station.
There's so much to it that I think people know snippets of it, and a lot of people probably just know that it was a historic train station. A lot of people are more familiar with its World War II history. That was kind of the busiest period up until present day. But beyond that, there's kind of this gap when it first opens, and then after World War II, where people don't know a lot what happens.
Union Terminal closed down in 1972, but that wasn't the end, as it opened up as a shopping mall for a few more years, much to public dismay.
The positive to that was it kind of sustained the building for a little bit, because historic buildings, before they're historic, they're just old. And a lot of times with old buildings, the best or easiest thing to do is tear them down and build something else in its place, rather than continuing to do maintenance on it, repair and this and that. So the mall really bought Union Terminal some time. So it was already a National Historic Landmark at that point, but figuring out what to do with it and the idea to move 2 existing museums into the building and turn it into this multi-museum complex happened in kind of the mid to late 1980s, and the mall sort of becomes a bridge from its final days as a train station to its new birth as home to Cincinnati Museum Center.
Due to a lack of business, the Land of Oz Mall closed in 1984. Thankfully, the building didn't stay closed for very long, as it reopened as a brand new combination of Cincinnati's already existing science and history museums, now known as the Cincinnati Museum Center. Due to Union Terminal being the inspiration for the iconic Hall of Justice, DC Comics headquarters of the Justice League, James Gunn decided to film the Hall of Justice scene in 2025's Superman within the iconic rotunda of this Art Deco icon.
Union Terminal is such a often photographed and filmed building that you can kind of stitch it together from what's out there existing. So the fact that they came and they shot it here in the first place and they really didn't change a lot says a lot about this building, and is like really remarkable for Union Terminal to get that kind of screen time. We went into it thinking, how do we be as great a host as possible? How do we do this for the fans, for the film production, and the crew that is working on it to make sure that they have the best experience and they can put the best finished product out there as well.
Union Terminal is one of the most influential and iconic parts of Cincinnati's history, so I hope you can have a newfound appreciation for this incredible building. This is Cole Compton, signing off.
All right, Braves, that's all the news we have for this week.
Be sure to follow us on X, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And remember,
Stay classy, Indian Hill.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Bell.
So which teacher at this school would you least want to work on a group project with?
Mr. Van,
Why would you pick Mr. Van?
because I think he'd be goofing off.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Schoenauer.
Okay, Mrs. Snow, who or which teacher at this school would you not want to work on a group project with?
I'm gonna say Doc Watt.
Mrs. Lewis.
Why would you say that?
She won't let us
procrastinate. I would least want to work with Mrs. Bell because we would be laughing the entire time. She's laughing now. We never get anything done, and everybody looking at us like we suck. So I would say Mrs. Bell.
Okay, who am I here with?
Nico, Zeb, and Mrs. Hughes.
Okay, Nico, Zeb, and Mrs. Huge. Which teacher at this school would you not want to work on a group project with?
Mr. Brown.
I would choose Mr. Flint because I feel like he doesn't take things seriously enough.
I would say Mr. Schneider, because I would be stuck doing all the work and all he would be doing is cracking jokes and talking to people.
I think I'm gonna have to say Mr. Snyder.
Why would you say that?
I heard he doesn't believe in gravity.
That's also not true. Very bold thing for a first-year teacher to say. That's how you make enemies.
I'd have to say Mr. Snyder.
Mr. Snyder.
Without a doubt, the first name that comes to mind is Mr. Schneider. Absolutely.
Why Mr. Snyder?
Because I'm allergic to bees.
Okay, which teacher at the school would you not want to work on a group project with?
Teacher at the school.
Yes.
Well, that would most likely be Mr. Ben Undal, because that's my work best friend. And all we would do is just have a good time and not get anything done.
I think I'm gonna go with Miss Thorman because she doesn't believe in gravity.
Oh, snap.
So which teacher at the school would you not want to work on a group project with?
Definitely Mr. Van.
Why would you say that?
Probably because it would just be really hard to work with him and he's not really very cooperative and probably wouldn't participate much.
Everyone was saying me? That's ridiculous. Actually, it's a good call. That's actually really smart.